And so now we're onto the Lee system. We hung about trying to delay publication of these filter articles in order to make sure we've got the new Lee filter holder in our reviews. And we'll talk about it in a moment, but it's an improvement on the existing system, definitely. I don't think it's a quantum leap in terms of usability, etc. But let's try it out. So let's just take the old filter adapter off. That's the Benro one. And let's start with the Lee wide angle adapter. Still a clever design, still works great. Let's just remind ourselves for a moment, the old filter adapter is looking slightly dated now. It's still very functional. It still has the problems that the old knob can unscrew here and fire springs everywhere. It's always been nice and positive to put on. It can be knocked off. So, I mean, this is a fundamental issue with the design. But with the new Lee system, it's injection molded plastic with a carbon fibre finish on it. The knob is now captive, can't come off. It attaches in exactly the same way, and it will knock off in the same way. However, we now have this little blue knob we can turn either up or down, and that prevents the knob from pulling out, so I can no longer knock this system off. If I rotate it one way, it's supposed to rotate easily. If I rotate it the other way, it stops it rotating completely. Now at the moment, it's a little bit stiff in one of these positions, so in none of the positions apart from unlocked is it free to rotate fairly smoothly. So I think that's just maybe niggling problems with the new design. Let's have a look at how it works with filters. Lee resin filters are still one of the most colour accurate. We tested these and they came out as the most colour accurate in daylight. They do let a little bit of infrared in, so if you're using very dense filters you may see a slight colour shift because of infrared, but you'd have to be up to 4 or 5 stops in the neutral density area. They slot in very nicely. Unlike the old system, where I could see the slots to insert them, the new system I can't see where the slots start without leaning over the front. So if I want to line them up in, say, the second or third slot, it's not quite as easy. Everything slides fine, not too sticky. Now we don't have a polarizer on. Let's have a look at how the polarizer works. The new Lee polarizer comes in a very nice case, by the way. Uses the existing polarizer design, I think. It might be a new design with a new knurled ring, but you can adapt your old polarizers, and clips to the front like that, and we can now rotate the polarizer using the knurled ring on the outside. To remove it, if I try and remove that, the whole filter comes off. It's very difficult to remove from the front, and I would say quite hard to remove even when the adapter's off. Fortunately, it's nowhere near as hard to put on though. So, let's try how well this system works with gloves on. First we'll try with the thin gloves. The adapter holder itself, very good. I can lock it nicely. Graduated filters, I can get in very nicely. Polarizer clips in, and I can adjust it using the knurled ring. Now I should mention one of the possible issues is there is a big gap between the polarizer and the graduated filter system and the filter holder. Now if you've got light coming at an angle, it's a possible source of flare, so not ideal in terms of that. You still want to be shading this filter if you've got direct sunlight. All seems to work. Let's try that with the thicker gloves. I'm not even going to try to take the polarizer off the front while it's on the camera. Fortunately, there is an easy technique which involves slightly flexing the holder. So you hold the inside of the filter holder, grip the polarizer and pull with that hand whilst you're pushing with that hand. And once you do that, it comes off quite nice and easy. So I'll do that again. Hold the inside, push on one side of the polarizer, and it comes off. Unfortunately not possible to do while the adapter is on the camera. Let's try thick gloves. Putting the holder on, it's all good. You can lock it nicely. Polarizer going in, graduated filters going in. Polarizer on the front. I've just got to find the slots. Once I've found the slots, that's secure. I can take it off. So apart from removing the polarizer, all works quite well even with thick gloves. Oh, I didn't try rotating the polarizer. Let's just try that quickly. Yes, that works fine. So, not a quantum leap beyond their existing system, and definitely not catching up with the other systems that are out there, but still competent. Let's move on.